Guys, I'm starting my Sunday diaries, which is sort of a little bit of everything really, a little bit of everything of my life. My name is Emma. Should I just start this whole thing again? Hang on. Good morning guys, my name is Emma. Welcome to my Sunday diaries, where I vlog about everything from my home garden in London to what I'm getting up to at the weekend. It's basically just a little bit more of me, and you guys seem to be really enjoying them, so I'm going to continue. It's quite fun sharing a little bit more of my life on here. Not too much more, it doesn't feel as well. It doesn't feel too much. I feel quite happy to sort of share what I'm sharing, and a lot of you guys seem to have the same interests as me, so it's nice. It's just like chatting with friends basically, and I really enjoy these kind of vlogs, so that's why I'm doing it. Longer intro than I thought it would be. I'm starting at the allotment plot because I've just finished up here, and it's coming up to lunchtime, and I thought I'd go and get some lunch in town, and I thought I'd take you with me. I've just filmed a vlog actually, which would have gone up Friday, so if you saw that one and you enjoyed it, thank you very much. Hope you liked watching it. Just me dithering about, pottering about I should say, on the allotment plot. Yeah, let's go and get some lunch, and then I think we'll sit in the park because it's such a nice day. It's blue skies and sun, and that just never happens. So we're starting the vlog at lunchtime. Right, let's go. Right, if you haven't guessed, I'm back from the park now, back from having lunch after the allotment plot. What I didn't show you in that park actually was that there were a lot of rats. It looks so beautiful. I was filming all the ducks and all the squirrels and stuff, but I tell you what, there are about 4 or 5 massive rats who were just like stealing food and then running back into the trees. Don't know how you feel about rats, but they were definitely rats. At first I thought, are they like some kind of other animal? Because they were like so big, they were like this big. But no, they are definitely rats. So there we go. Got a humongous harvest from the allotment plot. Lots of things to cook with over the weekend. So we've got some tomatoes, got a really nice sized courgette. This is a really great size. And got some Jack Little pumpkins. So I'm going to be thinking of lots of fun recipes over the weekend to do with all of these goodies. How exciting. But yeah, right now I think I'm going to go out, do a little bit of watering because it's very, very hot and I've got some seeds growing. So let's go and water them. These tomatoes are so cool. They are completely different to any other tomato variety I'm growing, and I wish I knew what they were, and I don't, but they're kind of like a really dark, sort of like brown. You really not to try one. Happy Friday, guys. It's Friday when I'm filming this. It is so noisy out here. It's not at all peaceful. Oh, this is why I always try and film on a Sunday. It's marginally quieter in London on a Sunday. Everyone kind of puts their tools down, but today it's just a working day. I think I'm just going to spend a couple of hours doing some jobs in the garden now, just pottering about. I'm in the most inappropriate garden attire, I do appreciate that. But in my defence, the sun is out and it is warm, and I want to wear a nice pretty floral dress while I can. So this is what I'm wearing, this is what we're working with. I'm just going to do some pottering around, some weeding, some tidying messy areas, things like that. So I'll put on some nice pretty music in the background so you don't have to listen to a building site. I did also just want to tell you about this book that I've been reading, but I don't know if it's too unbearably noisy to talk to you out here. You know what, I'm going to try anyway. This is the book I am halfway through. I'm a little bit more than halfway through it. It's called Hot Milk by Deborah Levy. It is shortlisted for the Man Booker Prize in 2016. She's got a few other little novels as well. I've never read anything by her before, but I was interested in this book because it's sort of like a coming of age book, and I really like those. It's also quite short. It's not that many pages. It's about 217 pages long, so it's not the longest book in the world. I'm really liking it. It did take me a little while to get into. It's beautifully written, beautifully written. I can't actually describe the way it's written because it's not that it's overly descriptive. It's just really, it's a vibe. The whole book is just a vibe, but because of that it takes a little bit of reading to get into the storyline and into it, if you know what I mean. But once you're in it, you're in it. Like you just get it. But yeah, it's a really interesting read. I would recommend it. I don't think it's going to be in my top 10 or anything, but I am enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I'm about to move on to the Autumn Spice Cafe. The pumpkin spice cafe. I've had a lot of you message me about that one, so I'm very excited to get into that one. But I'll finish this one first. Right, let's do some gardening. Right, just while I'm the only one in the garden because my neighbours aren't out at the moment and I feel a bit weird talking when there's other people like right next to me, I just want to share some of the changes I'm going to make to my garden in the autumn time. These are 2 changes that I thought of so far. There will be more to come. There will be many, many more. But these are 2 things I'm going to do definitely straight away. So firstly, this here, we've got some little steps coming up here. So I don't know if you've noticed, excuse the mess everywhere, but this bit of the garden is raised a little bit, and what I'm going to do is move the steps to the middle, get some new trellis so that I've got a middle sort of bit where you go up, and then there'll be trellis along here as well, so you'll come up in the middle of the garden. Does that make any sense at all, the way I explain that? Because you can see it's off centre, it's at the side at the moment, so it's going to be in the middle. That means that that whole trellis section there needs to be redone, basically, so then it'll be a centre, like you enter in the centre of the garden. And because of that, what we're going to do, so pathway will now go down the centre of the garden, and there will be a pathway, and I'm going to grow up to the pathway, so we will no longer have this sort of lawn section. Finally, at last, I'm going to get rid of the lawn. Not that I don't like a lawn in a garden. I think lawns are obviously super useful, really, really nice in a bigger garden. But this garden is so small, it just feels like wasted space. And I only had it for my kids, but my kids are older now, and after many discussions, they don't want the paddling pool out anymore, and they don't really come and play out here. It's not really big enough for them to run around. You know, it's okay when they're little toddlers, but now they're bigger, they can just go down to the park and run around. So I'm going to make use of all that space and grow, and it's going to be a huge change to the garden next year. It's going to be so exciting. So that's the first major job, is changing the pathway. So they're going to have a pathway in the middle, central. Sorry for the building work. Right, okay, so for dinner tonight I am making a brand new recipe that I have never tried before because it's Friday night. If there's any time to experiment, it is a Friday. I found it on the Ocado website and it's like a seasonal recipe, so it's using sort of seasonal ingredients for September. However, the only seasonal ingredient that I've actually picked from my allotment plot are the runner beans. So thankfully we've got a use for the runner beans. Other than that, it's all stuff I've had to buy because, you know, none of this that I picked today goes in this recipe, unfortunately. So there we go. We'll have to find something else to do with all of this. Okay, this should be quite a nice recipe. Oh, there's the washing machine. Fun Friday night. Right, this is actually quite a simple recipe, but because it's new, I've sort of got to concentrate a little bit. So I've got some olive oil and immediately I've not put the pan on. So hang on a second. That was a good start, wasn't it? Right, pan on, olive oil in the pan. Right, got some chicken thighs. Like I always say, I don't eat a lot of meat, but if I do eat meat, it's usually chicken. Chicken is my go-to. Right. So what we've got to do is wait for that to heat up a little bit. You just want to brown them off. Right, so we shall keep the carrot tops for another day. Let's put those in the fridge. We'll slice these up. Right, runner beans. These are the runner beans that I've picked. Take off the tops and the bottoms because they are a bit nasty, the tops and bottom. That. And we will slice these as well. I think we'll slice these just to make them a bit thinner. Actually, we'll slice some of them and we'll leave some of them like that, a bit chunky. Baking tray. Okay, so over this goes honey, olive oil, 50 grams of chopped up butter, some ground cumin, onion granules, I can go over, salt, and then some figs, and this is sort of the magic ingredient really, so you want some figs around here. Sorry guys, my camera fell down then. I hope you can see what I did with the figs. So basically just cut them open and then sort of squeeze them a bit so they're just starting to sort of come out like that. Right, and then that all goes into the oven for about 40 minutes. Is it 40? 20 minutes, 20 minutes. It didn't work. Okay. Wow, that smells incredible. It smells so good. God, just how good does this look? It smells amazing as well. So you could have this with mashed potato, rice. I'm just gonna have it with some bread, some sourdough. I've got some old sourdough. Is that all cooked? Yeah, it's all cooked through. Oh, it just looks amazing. And then I'll pour the juice over as well. In fact, let's serve it up so I can show you how I'm gonna sort of serve it. Dreams are made of, dreams are made of. I love it when new recipes work. Are these? And then some of that else. How about that for Friday night dinner? Oh, warming, delicious chicken. What's not to love? Oh, amazing. I've got to stop saying what's not to love. I do apologise, guys. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. So, craziest thing happened this morning. I mentioned to my family that I need to pop down to the garden centre. I need to get some compost and some plug plants in my vegetable planter, and also just have a mooch around, maybe get some chrysanthemums for the autumn time, change up some of the pots. And amazingly, my family all want to go as well. And not only that, they all want to go to the biggest garden centre that we know, which is Garson's, which is in Esher, which is my favourite. It also has a really beautiful farm shop, so I want to have a look at all their sort of autumn produce that they've got out. I know it's like not technically autumn, but a lot of the produce and the plants and stuff are changing right now into more autumnal kind of stuff, so I want to have a little look around. I can't believe they all want to go. I can't believe it. I ran upstairs and got changed so quickly. I'm wanting to jump. Can you see how excited I am? Here's the outfit. So we've got a dress, little shirt over the top like this. Sorry. Sorry guys. I had to come in because I don't think the lighting's very good. I still don't think you can really see the outfit. You see it now? Can you see it now? Sort of. That'll do. Gosh guys, they've got a maze. I didn't even know this was here and we are beyond excited. So cool. That's what the maze looks like apparently. We've been given maps and neither of us can figure it out, so we're just sort of going rogue. My daughter, and she's left me in the maze alone. Now I don't know where I am. Why is there nobody in this part? Oh guys, she's got the only map. Alice? Alice? There she is. Oh god, there she is. Yeah, had a panic attack. Oh, this looks like the dodgy end of the maze. This is like the horror movie part, this is. It's all died back. Oh gosh. Right guys, these are all the plants that I picked up from Garson's garden centre the other day. Absolutely nothing that I needed, but everything that I wanted. So of course I picked up a couple of chrysanthemums because we are going into autumn and they are beautiful. I got an orange one, very autumnal, and then they were selling like a mix of different colours, which I think is probably 3 plants in one pot. But how beautiful is that, just to have on display for a couple of months. Got another mint just because I really like mint tea, and I threw my other mint away and I actually think it was still alive, so I actually bought another one because I just missed it so much. That's going to have to go in a pot because mint can spread really easily. Got a gigantic pack of pansies. Are these pansies or violas? I think they're pansies. No, they're violas, they're just orange violas. And these are $7.99 for 20 plants, which I thought was really good. And I'm just going to top up the pots with these, which will be pretty. And then I got 3 of these, which are cyclamen. Is that how you say it? But I see these every year and I've never bought any, but I did get some this year. I got 3, like I said. I'm going to top up a couple of the, I'm going to put them into the window planter. I think they're really nice and really autumnal. So that's what I picked up from Garson's. I also got a great big pile of spring bulbs and I'll show you those later. We're just going to pop all of these into as many pots as we can, add a little bit of autumnal colour. Right, this windowsill's looking a little bit sad, so let's get it planted up, I think. So then the mint, I'm thinking in here, I'm thinking of getting rid of this. This is thyme and this is sage, and I've got another couple of plants over there that I use and I don't use these. So I'm thinking of completely clearing this pot and just having mint in here, because mint really does spread like crazy and it'd be right outside the window, right outside the kitchen. I actually need to get some more compost for this, so I'm just going to leave the pot there to remind myself that's where I want the mint to go. And then I've got loads of these left. Like I said, it's like 20 plants and they're actually really big, and I know that they actually get bigger than this. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to get their own terracotta pot. I'm going to go buy a pot and just literally stuff it with violas and have it near the front in this section here so I can see it, because I don't have many flowers outside my kitchen other than my little window box there, and I love it. So that's what I'm going to do with the rest of these, I think. Right, there we go. Isn't the sun lovely today? It's so bright. Just replenished this lovely planter. We've got the violas and then the, can't remember what these are called, oh my goodness me, the new plants, and then these I think, nope, don't ask me, can't remember, but it looks so beautiful now, and that should all grow in really nicely and become established. So that when I open my window I've got some lovely flowers to see. Oh, I love it. Oh, excuse the messy hair. It is raining on and off now. We had a little blast of summer, which is really nice. Like summer, I mean it is technically the end of summer, but a little blast of like heat, and it was so nice. It's been so lovely and sunny, and now it just got rain. So it's feeling very autumnal again. I'm going to make an apple and walnut cake. Okay, that was really silly. Oh dear. I've been inundated with apples and I want to use them as much as I can. So I've got an apple and walnut cake. It's actually an American recipe, which means it's all in cups instead of like grams. But luckily I do have cups, so we're just gonna make it. I'm just gonna make it. It's a fairly simple looking recipe, so let's get stuck in. Wow, that turned out a lot better than I thought it would. So the recipe actually said to put the walnuts in the mix. So when you put the apples in, that's when you put the chopped walnuts in as well. But I don't think my kids like nuts, so, and I thought they might like a slice. So what I've done is I've used the walnuts as decoration on the top, but actually that is a really gorgeous looking apple cake. It's got cinnamon in it as well, so it's got a little bit of a kick, like a little bit of, you know what I mean, it's quite like autumnal. And you can really smell it in there. It's gorgeous. Oh, I can't wait to get tucked into this. I've just used M&S, shop bought M&S sea salted caramel icing on the top, and then I put the walnuts over that. So I think that's gonna work really well with it. But I guess you can use icing sugar, or I don't know, I don't think you even need to have a topping if you don't really want it. I would suggest you do. But anyway, I'm gonna go and enjoy my cake now. Doesn't that just look lovely? Oh my goodness me, it turned out so well.